Okay, so I just watched Project Hail Mary, and if you don't know what this movie is, this is a sci-fi movie that is based on a book with the same name, and it follows a science teacher called Ryland Grace, played by Ryan Gosling, and he is on a spaceship in the middle of space trying to figure out a way to stop some sort of substance that is killing the sun. And yeah, that's pretty much the basic plot of the movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, you can safely watch this video. So yeah, with Project Hail Mary, I know I am a little late to the party, but I just really wanted to talk about this movie. So this movie is actually amazing. I loved this movie. Now I want to say I have not read the book, so this movie is my first introduction to this story. And yeah, this movie is amazing. I think the main character, Ryland Grace, is absolutely amazing. Like, he can be quite funny, honestly. Like, this is kind of a funny movie, but he can also be serious and sad. Like, Ryan Gosling can really pull off a lot of different stuff. Like, his acting in this movie was great. And one other character I also really liked in this movie was a character named Rocky, which is like a rock alien that Ryland Grace becomes friends with. And I love their dynamic. I love Rocky as a character, and I just love their dynamic so much throughout the movie. I also really like the opening of the movie, like just having us jump straight into the story. Like, I thought the opening was pretty cool and kind of had me intrigued of what was going on. And I also kind of like the whole jumping back and forth in this movie, cause there's a lot of jumping back and forth, especially in like the first half of the movie, where like you go from scenes where Ryland Grace is in space, and then you go back to like the scenes of how he got in space in the first place, like him as a science teacher, him helping with like experimenting on stuff and trying to figure something out. Like, I really like that jumping on. Like, whenever you see him in space, there's a little mystery there, and then when you jump back, you find out stuff. And I did really enjoy that aspect of the movie. And I also think this movie is honestly beautiful. This movie has some great cinematography and just some stellar visuals. Because the visuals in this movie are beautiful. Like, I think space in and of itself is beautiful, but this movie just makes space look so beautiful. And I did also really like that a lot of this movie takes place just inside of a ship, which isn't exactly the biggest location, but I did really like that it was just a small location that a lot of the movie took place in. And I also kind of liked all the sciencey stuff in this movie. Look, I'm a sucker for sciencey stuff in like movies and stuff. And I also think this movie has an amazing soundtrack. The soundtrack is just beautiful. I also really like the ending of this movie. I thought it was a pretty good ending, honestly. I thought it concluded the story really well. Like, just with this whole story the movie was going for, and for Ryland Grace's arc, I just thought this movie ended things off great. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Project Hail Mary. I honestly thought this was an amazing movie, and it's probably gonna be one of my favorite movies of this year, cause there was just so much good about it. Like, I think the main character, Ryland Grace, is amazing, and I think Ryan Gosling did an amazing job playing him. And I love the story, the soundtrack, the visuals, and this movie got me quite emotional at a couple of points. So yeah, I would definitely recommend watching this movie because it was honestly amazing. But you probably have watched this movie already if you're already interested in the movie, because it has been out for over a week now, almost 2 weeks. I was just a little late to the party here. But I just wanted to talk about the movie because I just thought it was amazing. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys. If you have watched Project Hail Mary, what did you think about the movie? Please let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!